Hi there, welcome to today's Clivia talk here at Clivias for Africa. My name is Mani Maria and today I want to talk to you about some pests that are a problem with our Clivias. Okay, so winter here in South Africa has just finished off. We're in springtime. The temperatures are getting hotter. We're at the point where the first rains are soon to fall here in South Africa. In the summer rainfall areas of South Africa like Pretoria where I'm based and where Clivias for Africa is based. And this is the time of the year where there's some pests and insects that starts eating our Clivias. And I just want to quickly talk about what those things are and also what products I use to get the job done. So let me share this information with you. I was walking this morning in the Clivias and the first thing that I saw was a brown spot on one of the Clivia leaves. Now I looked at this plant over the last week or two, and this plant's name is called Springbok. It's one of my new flowering plants that I'm very excited about, and I share it on Clivias for Africa on the Facebook group. And so I was quite disappointed when I saw this brown spot, and I looked carefully, and what I saw was the little eggs there of what we call the Amaryllis worm. Now this is a moth that come at night, lay the eggs on the Clivia leaf, and then these eggs hatch and they immediately start eating into the leaves of the Clivia, and they eat inside the leaf, just under the top layer of the leaf. And if you don't treat the Clivia with a systematic insecticide or otherwise spray the worms when you see them on the Clivia, they can do a lot of damage to your Clivia plants. Because what they do is they will eat within this leaf and they will grow these worms, and they will get to a point where they actually go into the crown of the Clivia. If you don't see them and you don't treat the plant against them, what will happen is these worms will grow to quite a big size within these leaves, and they will actually eat their way right into the crown of the plant, and they can sometimes even kill the plant, or they can do a lot of damage that will take many years for the plant to recover if they don't kill it. So this is one of the regular pests that we have on Clivias, and I'm first going to quickly show you what I saw this morning, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing to prevent these worms from eating my Clivia plants. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. Okay, here's the plants. Our flowering season is basically over. You can see it looks like the seeds are going to set quite nicely here on Springbok, as we say in Afrikaans. And by just quickly looking at the plant, everything seems fine, but if you actually get a bit closer here, you'll see that there's a spot here that definitely wasn't here a few days ago. I'm just going to zoom in here and try and show you. Focus there. So you can see this brown spot, and then there's these small little marks on there. Now if we go to the other side of this Clivia, just want to show you here, just want to focus. There we go. You can actually see the eggs that were laid, and you can actually see the marks where the small caterpillars or worms started eating into the leaf of this Clivia plant. Okay, so I've already told you about the damage these worms, Amaryllis worms, can cause. So okay, so what do you do to now treat this plant? Okay, the first thing is, if you identify this at an early stage, like what I've done right now, the best thing actually would be to cut off this leaf here, just a little bit below where the infestation is. Cut the leaf off there and you destroy that leaf. In other words, you get rid of the caterpillars, and I mean the plant is safe. Yes, your leaf is gonna be cut in half, but at least your plant is safe and there's gonna be no damage. So I think that probably is the best first thing to do. Okay, now in my case, what I've done is I've actually, a week ago, I know that this is the time of the year that these caterpillars can become a pest. So I've actually treated all my plants with a systemic insecticide called Koinor. I've watered all my plants with that, and it takes about a week to 2 weeks for the plant to take the poison up into its system. And then any insect that's going to eat on the leaves or any part of the plant, the roots, is going to be killed. And so what's basically already happened here, it's very difficult to show you, but what's actually happened here, let me just zoom in again, is that in this case these caterpillars started eating, and they are actually already, in the case of my plant here, these caterpillars are already dead. So you're sitting with this frot coal here on your leaf, but the caterpillars themselves are actually already dead in my case, because they got in contact with the poison and they were killed at a very young age. So all I'm actually going to do is to treat this area here to make sure that there's no fungi or rot that's going to enter the plant at this bad spot here. But in terms of the worms, my problem is actually already been eliminated, because the worms in there are already dead. So, and then the third thing that I can mention is, if you see the worms, sometimes you see them and they actually, let me just turn this video around here. Okay, and then the third thing is that you get other insecticides that you can actually spray onto the leaf that will also kill those worms. So talk to your experts at the garden center or the coöperatie or wherever you buy your plant products, and find out what products they have that can kill caterpillars. Just remember that these specific caterpillars are underneath a small layer, so you cannot use a normal contact insecticide that you can use on, for example, a caterpillar that just sit right on top of the leaf. That's very easy. You can just spray it and you can kill it, or you can just take the caterpillar off with your hand. So yes, that is the Amaryllis worm, and what I do here at Clivias for Africa to prevent them on my plants, and also to treat plants that has been infested with them. I hope this video helps you, and be on the lookout, especially in the warmer months on your clivias. There are some other pests and insects as well, but I will talk about that in the next video. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy your clivia plants, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to also like this video and share it with all your clivia friends. Until next time, bye bye.